Hello students, good morning to all of you. How are you all? I hope you are all doing well today. So students, today we are going to, we will learn statistics, okay, or we can say data handling or data management, okay. So we have already learned two classes, okay, about the topic. So today we are, now here you can see the data handling, okay. So which language is spoken in the most in Assam? So you can see here, okay, the pie chart here. Now which sector contributes the most towards the Assam state economy? Okay, so you can see the pie chart here, okay, pie chart. Which livestock population is found the most in Assam? So can you tell me? Yes, you can see here the cattle, the portion of cattle, yes, it's so large. So in all three examples, data can be presented using circles, okay. Data can be presented using circle. You can see all three examples, and circles are divided into sectors which represents the parts, okay. You can see here one part, two part, three part, 4 and 5 parts, okay. Similarly 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So circles are divided into parts, and the size of each sector is proportional to the activity it represents, okay. These graphs are called circle graphs, okay. These graphs are circle graphs, okay. And a circle graph shows the relationship between a whole and its parts, okay. So remember always students, circle graph shows the relationship between a whole and its parts, okay. So do you know that circle graph is also called pie chart? Yes, circle graph is also called pie chart, okay. You can see the pie. Pie is one of the favorite foods of Western countries. It is a baked dish which is usually made of pastry dough. You can see here, okay, the food of it's a Western food, okay. So here you can see pie. Pie chart resembles a pie that has been sliced. You can see here the parts are like that, okay, slice in the form of sliced. The circular pie represents the whole, and the slice of the pie represents the part of the whole, okay. Now here let's take one example here, okay. So Animesh is an energetic 13 years old boy. Let us see how he spends his day. So here Animesh doing breakfast, okay, going to school, and yes, here you can see playing football, okay, and sleeping. So lots of activity he doing. Animesh makes a table of his schedule. Now he makes a table of his schedule, okay. So here the activity and time spent, okay. So school 6 hours, sleep 8 hours, study 4 hours, games 2 hours, travel 1 hours, activity other activity 3 hours, and total you can yes 24 hours, okay. So now Animesh makes a table of his schedule. He wants to visually represent how he spends his time with a pie chart, okay. So let's do it. Drawing pie chart. Now how can we draw pie chart? Yes, you can see here daily activities of Animesh. So daily activities are, yes, here school, sleep, study, games, travel, and other. That's are these are activities here, okay. And times you can see 6, 8, 4, 2, 1, and 3, okay. So total, yes, total 24 hours. Then here you can see total 24 hours, okay. Now we can represent yes, pie chart like this: sleep, school, other, travel, games, study. But we find angles here. First we find angles. So how can we find angles? Yes, you can see activity times. Okay, so activity and times here. Now time is spent as a fraction per day. So we know that the total time, that is 24 hours. Okay, so time spent as a fraction per day, that means 6 by 24. So what will we get? That is, yes, 6 by 24. And then measure of the angle of the corresponding sector. Okay, and remember always student, a circle, yes, complete circle, measurement of a complete circle, yes, 360 degree. Okay, so we multiply 360 degree by the time spent as a fraction per day, that means 6 by 24 into 360. Okay, now when we solve here, 6 yes, 6 4 ja 24, and now yes, 490 the, yes, 360. Okay, so 90 degree. Now sleep, so again 8 by 24 into 360 degree. Okay, so here yes, 8 by 24, and when we solve, so the answer is 120 degree. Now 4 by 24 into 360 degree, so 4 by 24, 1 by 6 into 360, and 6 6 is 36, so we get 60 degree here. Okay, now games, yes, 2 by 24, and 2 by 24 multiply by 360 degree, then 2 12 ja, yes, and 12 3 ja 36, that means 30 degree. Okay, now travel, so here you can see travel is 1 hour, so 1 by 24 into 360, so what will we get? Yes, that is 2 and 18, yes, 2 here 15, so you can see that is 15 degree. Okay, now other activity, so 3 by 24, and 3 by 24 multiply by 360 degree, then 3 8 is 24, and when we cancel out, so we get 45 degree. Okay, so these are the corresponding sectors. Okay, 90 degree, 120 degree, 60 degree, 30 degree, 15 degree, and 45 degree. Now we can draw a pie chart. Okay, so the steps are: first draw a circle of suitable radius. You can take any radius. Okay, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4 5 6. Okay, so draw a circle of suitable radius. Now you can see here we are drawing circle here. Now draw a radius OA, then draw a radius OA like this. Okay, then measure the angles, construct the central angles at the center of the circle using protractor. Okay, so using protractor we are constructing circle angles here. Okay, so first angles, that is 90 degree, you can see 80 and 90, so first angles, yes, 90 degree. Now second one, so second one, that is 120 degree, so draw 120 degree here, you can see 120. Okay, now 60 degree, study, so draw 60 degree angles. Okay, games 30 degree, so you can draw just 30 degree angles here like this. Okay, now 15 degree and 45 degree, so in all angles you can draw like this. Okay, 30 degree, 15 degree, and 45 degree. Okay students, yes, 15 degree, and you can see 15 degree here. Okay, so 15 degree angles here. Now 45 degree, so here we draw a pie chart like this. Okay, 120 degree, 90, 45, 15, 30, and 60. Now write the components in each sector. Okay, like this: 120 degree, so 120 degree means sleep. Okay, so we write sleep here. School, yes, 90 degree, so we write school here. Okay, sleep. 60 degree components, you can see study. Okay, 30 degree games, and now travel and other activity. Okay, so we can draw pie chart. It's very simple. Okay. Now here students, you can see 360 divided by 24. In all the all columns they are same. Okay. So what will we do here? Here we can simplify it in the single line like this: 360 degree by total time spent equal to unit sector. So first we find unit sector. So unit sector is basically 360 degree divided by total. Okay, so here total means 24 hours. So 360 divide by 24. So we will find unit sector here. Okay, so unit sector is 24. Cancel out 360, that is 30, and here now you can see 15 degree per hour. So unit sector is 15 degree per hour. Now then unit sector is 15 degree per hour. So okay, so then activity and times in hours, you can see 6, 8, 4, 2, 1, 3. Okay, so now we multiply unit sector and time segment. Okay, like this: 15 into 6. So we can find out the angles. 15 6 ja, yes, 90, again 15 8 ja, 15 4 ja. Okay, because we find unit sector, then multiply times time segment. Okay, 15 2 ja, yes, 15 1 ja, and yes. Okay, okay student, now it's question time. I have a question for you. 15 students use the bus as their mode of transport. Find the central angle corresponding to it if the unit sector is 10 degree per student. Okay, and I am giving you 30 seconds. Which option is correct here? Option A 60 degree, option B 90 degree, option C 150 degree, and option D 360 degree. You can see here unit sector. Okay, unit sector, that is 10 degree. Unit sector, that means 10 degree per students. Okay, and there you can see 15 students. The mode of bus as their mode of transport, there are the numbers of students, that is 15. Okay, okay, times of students. So the answer is yes, we multiply 15 and 10, that means unit sector. So 15 into 10, that is 150 degree. Okay, so here the right answer is option C, 150 degree. Okay, okay, now let's move the another part. Draw pie charts to represent the following data. So here we have one more examples here. Okay, there are 36 students in a class. The following tables shows the how they usually comes to school, like walk 12 students, bicycle 8 students, bus 3 students, car 4 students, and school van 9 students. Okay, so the total number of students that is already given in the question. Okay, that is 36. Okay, so we draw pie chart like this: walk, school van, car, bus, and bicycle. So here unit sector, we find unit sector. So how can we find? Can you tell me? Yes, correct. Unit sector is equal to 360 degree divided by total, and total, you can see total is 36 here. So first we find unit sector. Okay, by using the formula, unit sector is equal to 360 degree divided by total. Okay, so here unit sector is equal to 360 degree divided by total. Total number of students is 36 here, so 360 divided by 36. Okay, so here yes, we got 10 degree. Okay, so that means 10 degree per student. Unit sector is 10 degree per student. Now sector measurement for the given data, you can see students who come to school by walk, bicycle, bus, car, school van. Okay, and number of students, yes, 12, 8, 3, 4, 9. Okay. So now central angles. How can we find central angles? Yes, multiply unit sector and number of students. So here unit sector is 10 degree and number of student in the walk that is 12. So 12 into 10. What will we get? 120 degree. Okay. Now 8 into 10. So 8 into 10, that is 80 degree. Okay. In the third column, bus that is 3. So 10 into 3, yes, 30. Fourth, 10 into 4, 40 degree. School van, yes, 10 into 9, that is 90 degree. Okay, students, and when we add all the angles, so the sum of all angles, that is 360 degree. Okay. Now when we have central angles given, so we can draw pie chart. Okay. So first of all, what will we do? So you can take any radius, okay, and draw a circle like this. Now take draw radius OA, and now then first angle draw 120 degree, then one by one you can draw angles like this, 80 degree, 30 degree. Okay, you can see here. Then yes, 80 degree, then 30 degree, then 40 degree, and then 90 degree. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Okay, students. Now 40 degree and last one, that is 90 degree. Okay, so last one is 90 degree. Now name the segment here. So 120 degree, that means walk. Okay, 80 degree, that means yes, bicycle. 30 degree bus, car, and school van. Okay. Now students, we have one more question here. Okay, marks scored by a student in an examination is given in the following table. Now you can see the table here, marks obtained and subject name, Assami, English, Hindi, mathematics, science, and social science. Okay, and the marks are 96, 60, 76, 80, 92, and 76. Now we can draw pie chart like this: English, Assam, social science, science, maths, and Hindi. So here we find unit sector. Okay, and the formula of unit sector, yes, correct, 360 degree by total marks. So here total marks, so you can see total marks are, when we add all the marks, okay, so that is 480, that is 480. So 360 degree divided by 480. Now the when we simplified it, so we get unit sector equal to 3 by 4. Okay, unit sector is 3 by 4. Now what will we do? Yes, then multiply the marks obtained by students. Okay, so here you can see subject Assami, English, Hindi, mathematics, science, and social science, and marks obtained 96, 60, 76, 80, 76, and 92. Now multiply 3 by 4. So 96 into 3 by 4. Okay, then 60 into 3 by 4, 76 into 3 by 4. Okay, and 80 into 3 by 4, 76 into 3 by 4, and simplify it. So we get, you can see here the angles are, central angles are 72 degree, 45 degree, 57 degree, 60 degree. Okay, now 92 into 3 by 4, so yes, we got 69 degree. Okay, so that is our central angles. Okay, now draw the circle like this, taking any radius. Okay, and draw radius OA here, then draw all angles like this one by one. Okay, 72 degree, then second one, that is 45 degree, then 45 degree, then third one, yes, 57 degree, you can see 57 degree. Okay, and then 60 degree, yes, then 57 degree, okay, and last one is 69 degree. So here all angles we draw like this. Now write the segment name, okay. So Assami, English, Hindi, mathematics, science and social science. Okay students. Okay, now students, it's question time. I have a question for you. The sum of all the central angles in a pie chart is, and I am giving you 30 seconds. So which option is correct here? Option A 60 degree, option B 90 degree, option C 180 degree, and option D 360 degree. Okay, sum of all the central angles in a pie chart. Pie chart means a circular chart. Okay, yes. Okay, student, time's up. The right answer is yes. That is one. Yes, you can see center angles. Okay, so center angles, the sum of all angles in the circle, that is 360 degree. So the right answer is option D. Okay, remember always 360 degree is the right answer here. Okay, now let's move the another part. We have one more example here. Okay, so let's see. Details of favorite sport of 60 persons are given below. Draw a pie chart from the data. Okay, so now here you can see the data here. Okay, name of the sports and number of persons. So cricket, there are 20 persons. Football, kabaddi and badminton. Now first we find the total. Okay, so here you can see already given that in the question there are 60 persons. Okay, so that means total is 60 here. Now we find the unit sector. Okay, can you find this? Yes, correct. How can you find? So 360 degree divide by total, and 360 degree divide by total, and total is 60 here. So 360 degree divide by 60. Okay. So when we solve 360 degree divide by 60, so we get here 6 6 are 36, and 0 and 0 cancel out. So we get 6 degree. That means the unit sector is 6 degree per person. Okay, now draw a table like this. Central angle for the given data. Okay, and name of the sports and number of persons. So name of sports, that means cricket, football, kabaddi, badminton, and number of persons 20, 18, 12, 10. Okay, now multiply the number of persons by unit sector. Okay, so 20 into 10, 20 into 6, 6 into 20, okay, 120 degree. Now 18 into, yes, 18 into 6, then 12 into 6, then 10 into 6, okay. So 60, 72, 108 and 120, these are the central angles. Okay, sum of all central angles, that is 360 degree. Now draw a circle taking any radius. Okay, draw a radius OA and mark the all angles one by one. That is 120 degree. First angle is 120 degree. Second one is 108. So using protractor you can draw second angles 108. Then third angle, that is 72 degree. Okay. Now yes, and fourth angle, that is 60 degree. Okay. So we mark all the angles like this. Now write the segments here, corresponding segments. Okay, remember always like 120 degree, that is cricket, so we write cricket. 108 degree, that is football, so we write football. Okay, then kabaddi and then badminton. Okay students. Okay, now one more example here. Okay, let's do it. The saving and expenditures in percentage on different heads from the monthly salary of a man are given in the table. Express the data in a pie chart. Now here you can see the data here. heads from the monthly salary and percentage. Savings, children education, food and others, and here percentage you can see 25, 25, 30 and 20. So total 100% here. So central angles, how can we find central angles? Yes, you can see 25 by 20 100, okay, and into 360 degree, okay. So when we multiply 25 by 100 into 360 degree, so we got 90 degree here. Then again in the second row, children's education percentage are 25%, so 25 by 100 into 360. In the third one, food, so 30 into 100 and multiply by 3. So here you can see 3 36 that is 108, and 20 by 100 into 360, yes, 36 2 that is 72 degree. Okay, so these are our central angles. Now draw a circle, okay, taking any radius, and then draw a radius OA like this, okay, and mark the angles one by one by using protractor. Okay, it's pretty simple. You can see 90 degree, so that is 90 degree. Second one, yes, second one again 90 degree. Okay, third one, yes, 108 degree, so we draw 108 degree. Okay, and yes, fourth angle, that is 72 degree. So fourth part is 72 degree. Now write the components, corresponding components. Okay, so here 90 degree, that is savings, another 90, that is children's education. Okay, so here, and third one 108, yes, food. So write the food here, and 72, that is others. Okay students, yes. Okay, now it's question time students. I have a question for you. In the given pie chart, vote acquired by political parties are shown. Which party got the highest number of votes? Okay, so I am giving you 30 seconds. Which option is correct here? Option A, Welfare Party, option B, Youth Party, option C, People's Party, and option D, none of these. So you can see the pie chart here, and easily find out the answer. Okay, it's pretty simple questions. I hope you all do this. Okay student, time's up. So the right answer is, yes, that is option C, People's Party. You can see the portion of People Party, that is bigger. Okay, so the right answer is option C, People's Party. Okay. Okay, now we have one more examples here. Okay, following is the graph showing the expenditure on various items by Ganesh. Answer the questions given below. Okay, so here you can see pie chart, savings, food, others, children education and housing. So which item has the highest expenditure? Can you tell me students, which item has the highest expenditure? Yes. Yes, correct. That is food. You can see the portion of food. Okay, the sector of food is, that is bigger. Okay, so food is right answer here. Now second question, for which item did Ganesh spend the least money on? Okay, can you tell me? Yes, that is children's education. Okay, so children education the least. Now okay, now it's one more example here. Okay, a pie chart is drawn for 180 students of a class who like stories, novels, tales, poems and autobiographies. Okay, so answer the following from the figure. Okay, now we have a pie chart here: novels, stories, autobiographies, poems and tales. So here, how many students like to read novels? Okay, how many students? That means we find the number of students. We will find number of students. So how can we find? Okay, let's do it. So here you can see number of students who like novels. Okay, so here the angles, the central angles of novels, that is 60°. Okay, and total angles, yes, total angles, that is 360°. So here number of students who like novels equal to 60° divide by 360°, and yes, total number of students, and total number of students that is already given in the question, that is 180 students. Okay, so remember always when angles given, so and number of students are given, so how can we find number of students? So here 60° divide by 360° into 180. Okay, when we simplify it, 180 to the 360, and yes, 230 the 60°. Okay, so 60 by 2 we got 30. That means number of students who like novels, that is 30. Okay, 30 students like reading novels. Okay, now second question, what books do most of the students like to read and what is their number? Okay, so can you find this? What books do most of the students like to read and what is their number? So you can see the maximum angle, that is storage. Okay, 90°. So how can we find the number of students? So most students like to read stories, and that is number of student is equal to what? Yes, 90 by 360 into 180. Okay, so most students like to read stories, and number of students who like stories, that is 90 by 360 into 180. Okay, so what will we get here, students? When we simplify 90 by 360, so we get, yes, 9 4 are 36. Okay, or we can 180 to the 360 and 245 the 90. So number of students who like stories, that is, yes, that is 45. Okay, 90 by 2 45. So 45 students like reading stories. Okay, now one more question, what is the total number of students who like to read poems and autobiographies? Read poems and autobiographies. Okay, so let's find. Read poems, you can see 72°. Okay, so poem, number of student who likes poem equal to, yes, 72° by 360° into 180. Then 180 to the, yes, 360, and 72 to 72 divided by 2, so we got 36. That means 36 students like reading poems. Then find number of students, yes, who read autobiographies. Okay, so number of students equal to, here the angle, that is 80°. So 80° divide by 360° into 180. 180 to the, and 80 by 2, that is 40°. Okay, so here, yes, 40. Okay, students, now 40 students like reading autobiographies and 36 students like reading poems. So total number of students who like to read poems and autobiographies, that is the total sum, 40 plus 36. Okay, and 40 plus 36, yes, 76. Okay, so the right answer is here 76. Okay, okay, now it's question time, students. The number of trees in a fruit garden is as follows. You can see mango, jackfruit, guava, and yes, total number, that is 100. Okay, so determine mango trees. Okay, so yes, I am giving you 45 seconds for this question. Okay, so which option is correct here? 106 degree, 90 degree, 105 degree and 108 degree. Find the central angle, okay, and mango trees, for the mango trees, okay, for the number of mango trees. Yes, which option is correct here, students? Okay, time's up. The right answer is yes, option D. Okay. So here, student, you can see the number of mango tree, that is 30. Okay, and total number of trees, that is 100. Okay, so 30 mango, 30, and total number, that is 100. Okay, so how can you find? Yes, that is 108. Option D. Okay, option D is right answer here. First we divide 30 by 100 into 360 degree. Okay, so we can easily find out the answer. Okay. Now we have one more example here, that is our last question. Okay, 600 people were present in a playground to watch a football match. Number of people coming on different vehicles and on foot are shown in the pie chart. You can see the pie chart here. Okay, so how many people come on foot? So here number of people who come on foot, 150 degree by 150 degree by 360 degree into 600. So when we simplify it, so we get 250 people came on foot here. Okay, now second one, we have alternate methods, that is we find unit sector, and unit sector means 360 degree and total number of people. So 360 degree divided by 600, so we got here 3 by 5. So unit sector is 3 by 5 here. Now unit sector into number of people by foot equal to 150 degree, and when we find number of people by foot, so 150 into 5 by 3. Okay, so that is 3, yes, 50 and 55 are 250. So 250 people came on foot. Okay, now what is the difference between the number of people who came using scooters, bikes, and people who came by four-wheelers? Okay, so first one by one we find the number of people by scooter. So 360 by 360 degree into 600. So here 60 by 360, so that is 20 into 5, that is 100. Okay, and four-wheeler, so four-wheeler the number of you can see 30 by 360 into 600, so we get here 50. Okay, and the difference means yes, subtraction. Okay, so 100 minus 50, so we got 50 here. So alternate method, so first we find unit sector, that is 3 by 5. Okay, and we multiply 60 into 5 by 3, reciprocal of unit sector. Okay, so 60 into 5 by 3, so we got yes, you can see here 100. Okay, and four-wheeler, yes, 30 into 5 by 3, so that is 50. Okay, number of people by four-wheeler 50 and number of people by scooter bike, that is 100. So difference are 50 here. What type of vehicles is used by 200 people? So here let the number of let the x by 360 into 200, x equal to 200 by 600 into 360. So here you can see 200 by 600 3 and 120 degree. So 120 degree, that is cycle. Okay, so central angle of 120 degree with 200 people is a cycle. Okay, okay student, now it's question time. In a pie chart for different modes of transport used by students, the central angle for the bus is 180 degree. What fraction of the students use the bus as their mode of transport? And I am giving you 30 seconds. less than 1/4, half and more than half. You can see the central angle for the bus, that is 180 degree. Central angle for the bus, that is 180 degree, and total circle, the central angle of total circle, that is 360 degree. Okay, okay, times up. Students, you can see 360 degree and half, that means 180 degree. So option C is right answer here. Okay, so students, it's time to over the class. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's class. Take care, bye bye, see you in the next class.